Alright, Jeffrey, I'm back. I'm sorry, I forgot a piece of paper. You okay?
No, I don't know what's going on.
What's the matter? Why are you upset?
Everything was falling apart. Now this is going on. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, what's falling apart?
Everything.
Everything? Everything like what?
My grandparents kicked me out on the first. But before that, my marriage was going to hell.
Okay.
And I couldn't do anything to fix it. They kept on getting worse and worse and worse.
Okay. Tell me.
And I have these things in my head.
What
They
things?
won't go away. Voices, figures.
Okay.
I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what's going on.
Like thoughts in your head?
No.
Okay.
He's standing right over there.
Tell me about what happened with your grandparents on the first.
It's been going on for a while.
Yeah?
They came home from a trip and just told me that they were kicking me out by my birthday, or on my birthday.
When's your birthday? Okay.
But I couldn't find an apartment that was available fast enough, so they sent it to the first. I still couldn't find one that was available. I was gonna call this morning because me and my wife were looking for an apartment, but I don't know what.
Okay. So.
What's going on?
Okay, so let me make sure that I'm understanding what you're telling me. Okay? So your grandparents came home from a trip on your birthday.
August, I think, is when they came home.
What, when?
I think they came home in August or July, but they gave me until my birthday.
Okay, so it was before your birthday when they got back from their trip.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave you until your birthday.
My shrink to convince them to extend it to the 1st of August, and I still haven't found a plan.
Okay. What's going on with finding a place?
I called them, it's really beautiful, and me and my wife just would love to live there.
Yeah, do you know the name of the place?
Laurel's at Greenwood in Canton.
Okay. Whereabouts is that in Canton? Do you know what road it's off of?
It's right off of 575, I believe.
Okay. Is that when you get off 575 and you go up that really big hill?
I don't know.
Is it that one?
I called them the other day, and they said they would call me back in the morning. Yesterday, I think.
Okay.
And they didn't, so I was going to call them this morning before I got my shrink's appointment at 12:30. I think it's at 12:30. And schedule for me and my wife to go up there because I'm off work the next 3 days.
Okay.
And we were going to go look at it and get the application, and it was really nice.
Yeah? So you guys were checking out apartments like online and looking at those different rooms and all that you can get?
I had an app on my phone. Is my wife here?
Okay. Tell me your wife's name.
Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Bonham.
Bonham? Okay, so you guys don't have the same last name?
We got married in our religion.
Okay.
Well, not legally, but to us it is.
Okay. When did y'all get married?
April 22nd.
The 22nd of April? Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
How are things going with Kelsey? You said at the very beginning of us talking that things weren't going very well. Do you want to talk to me about that? What's going on with her?
Oh.
What's the matter?
Just keep fighting. It's all my fault.
Yeah. So
these things in my head just won't go away, and it's making it so complicated to think things through and fix things.
Okay.
What to do?
So when your grandparents told you to move out by the 1st, did you and Kelsey move in somewhere together?
Oh, she's still with her parents.
Okay, so she let
me sleep on her bedroom floor, but her mom doesn't like it, so I would have to be living in my car now.
Okay.
And last night we were just fighting all night until I left. I don't remember where I left. I don't know.
You don't know what time it was?
Fighting. I'm just afraid it's all destroyed.
Well, if you guys are just living in one bedroom, is that kind of the problem? Is that nobody has any space?
No, I wasn't living there. I left my grandparents' house on the 1st and stayed in a park near her house.
Near whose house?
My wife's house.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what to do.
Okay. So when you left your grandparents' house on the 1st, was there like an argument, or did they say, Jeffrey, today is the day?
No, it was. I spent the night at her house, but I had packed everything into my car over the period of time. And so I went back, got a few things after I had left her house that night, and went and stayed at the park and slept in my car.
Okay.
But it wasn't a bad argument leaving, because I was being nice to my grandma. She's nice, but my grandpa used to beat the shit out of me with a belt.
Okay. So did you grow up with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How was that? Obviously, you and your grandfather didn't get along, and there were problems there. But how was it with when it was just you and Grandma?
It was all right, but she's a Christian lady, and she follows what her husband says, and so she didn't really stick up for me. But when she did once, when I was on the floor like this, and he was beating me, she yelled at him to stop, or she'll call the police. And he turned to her with the stick and said, "Shut up, or I'll turn this on you." And I'm like, "Oh, no."
How old were you when that happened?
I think I was 7 or 10, so I don't around that age.
Okay, so pretty young. And does he still treat you that way? Is he still that kind of controlling, demanding kind of guy?
He's still that way, but he doesn't really do that anymore. He used to throw me up against the wall of my throat and punch me across the face, and because I'm sorry, I'm ranting, never mind.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm ranting, never mind.
It's okay. No, I want to hear why. I want to know why you have tears and why you're upset and why you're all curled up in a ball in the chair.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
My brain won't leave me alone.
Okay.
Nothing is letting me do that.
Okay. Well, Jeffrey, I want to talk to you about the last few days a little more in depth, if that's okay with you. And when I start asking questions, specific questions and things, here at the Roswell Police Department, we have a form that we read with people, and I'd like to read that form to you, if that's okay. Is that all right? Okay. Do you mind turning towards the table for me here, just so that I can make sure that you're paying attention? We have to show that you're listening to me when I'm reading this, okay? Mm-hmm. So we are at the Roswell Police Department.
I didn't even know where it was.
You didn't?
No. I just was at a quick trip going from my wife's house. I was buying my first pack of cigarettes in a long time because I can't stand what's going on with my head anymore.
Okay.
I feel so guilty too.
And what
we
is...
were fighting so much, and I just left and just bought a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about that. But can we get this first, and then we're going to go over every step of that, okay? Okay? So the first thing, this is the consent to interview, and it just says it's the Roswell Police Department up there at the top. I put where we are, what today is, and it's 12:01 p.m. It says before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him with you during your questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Okay?
It kind of switched.
Do you understand that part of what I read to you? Okay. Now I'm going to read this paragraph for you. It says, I have read this statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. At this time, I do not want a lawyer. I fully understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. So, if you want to speak to me about the last few days and things that have been going on, I need you to sign right here that you acknowledge that I read this part to you.
Don't really remember my last name.
And then sign right here, just saying that you consent to the interview, the questions. Is that okay? So you have to do this line, and you have to do that top line, and then I'm going to do the one right underneath it.
That's not my actual name, though. It's just the one Kelsey and I go by.
You and Kelsey use different names?
No, it's the same name, just a different. It's the proper spelling.
I gotcha. Okay.
Because she's a history major.
Really?
She just graduated from KSU. I'm so proud.
Awesome. Good for her.
I'm so proud.
In history? Wow. So the proper spelling of your name, according to history, starts with a G?
G-E-O-F-F-R-E.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to sign right below you there, Jeffrey. And like I said, my name is Jennifer. So if you have any questions for me during any of this, you can ask me questions too. Okay?
Will I be? Can I go home to my wife?
At this point, we're going to talk. Okay? So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay, I have a few more questions for you, and maybe you'll have a few more for me. All right? So, we talked about your grandparents and the things that were going on with your grandparents last month about their house. Was there anything that happened at their house that made them want you to not be there?
The Christians,
Okay.
they have always not approved and judged me for what I do.
Okay. Like
It's
what?
like, they don't think I really do anything. Like, I know that I was a bad kid, so to speak. I was always getting in trouble, and they've had me since I was 18 months old.
Okay.
Which is funny because they, I was talking with them when they were doing the kicking me out thing, when they were first telling me, and they said something like, it was on a subject like, why didn't you notice what I was doing? And they said, well, how were we supposed to notice? You've been messed up since you were 18 months old. And I was like,
Really?
my wife got there.
Was your wife there when all of that happened?
No, I just told her.
You told her about it later. Okay. What, if you don't mind me asking, and it was a really long time ago, and obviously you were only 18 months old, but why is it that you had to go live with your grandparents then?
My mom, I don't know my dad, but I don't know what happened with her. But my mom wasn't really the best mom.
Okay.
She was into drugs and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So did your grandparents end up taking you from your mom, or did your mom turn you over?
Custody.
They did
took
custody? Okay, I'm sorry. I
I like
apologize.
that name.
You like that one?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a little jazzy.
Ooh, it's pretty.
I like it. Thank you. I'm going to turn this off. or at least the sound off,
Mm-hmm.
so that that doesn't interrupt us. And I have another one, because we have, everybody here has a million phones.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to turn this one on vibrate too.
Okay.
Okay, so we were talking about, Mom had some issues when you were born. So you went to live with your grandparents. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
One sister
Uh-huh.
and a new baby brother.
A new baby brother. Really?
He was born earlier this year, but yes.
Okay. So have you and Mom reestablished a relationship?
No. We
No.
had, but then I cut it off.
Really?
Because of some horrible things my mom and her boyfriend said about my life.
Okay.
So
So they were offensive towards her and that.
they thought she was taking me away when really they were the ones that were driving me away.
Okay.
And she made them, she sent harder, she should have. But she had a necklace and she gave it to my mom. Then she made my mom's boyfriend 2 bracelets in memory of his friend who died on a motorcycle crash.
Oh,
And they didn't appreciate it at all.
okay.
She gave it to them, and next, like a few hours later, they called me and were saying horrible things. I mean, it's just,
Yeah. Okay. So that put a strain on Mom's relationship again.
I basically cut her off. I mean, occasionally I'll answer the phone.
Yeah.
Not that much, and I always have an excuse not to call back.
Yeah. Get off the phone real quick and then say I'll call you back later and then not.
I'm at work.
I think we all do that. That is an easy way out. That handles it. So when did this stuff happen with Mom?
It was right after when she started saying that stuff was on our anniversary, or not our anniversary, on our honeymoon day that we took because I didn't have enough money for. I don't have any money. No, but.
But you guys got some time away together.
We
Okay.
went up to Amicalola Falls.
Beautiful. It's very, very pretty up there.
We really love nature.
Yeah. So you guys got to enjoy it. Did you spend the night up there and then come back the next
We
day?
spent the night in a hotel over by Northland,
Okay.
and it was really nice. I liked it, and so did she.
Yeah.
I hoped she would like it, and she did.
Good. Perfect. Was it a surprise? You didn't tell her what was going on?
I didn't tell her where we were going.
Nice. Good job. That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that, you guys went through that, and then so you're having such a happy time with your wife, and then you're having a real struggle with your family, kind of at the same time.
It's to the point where I don't consider the people family because she is my family,
Okay.
and her family treats me more like family than my own family does.
Okay. All right.
Although I don't know how it's going to work out now, so I don't even know if she still wants to be with me now.
Okay. So you said that you had been packing up your belongings for a few days. So was it on August 1st that you left the house? Did you see your grandma or grandpa when you left the house?
I left early in the morning
Okay.
and didn't come back.
Okay.
Still haven't been back.
Okay. Have you talked to them?
Hmm?
Have you called them or anything?
I texted my grandma because I was having a shrink appointment today at 12:30, and I asked if they were coming, but she said she may, but my grandpa had a job or something.
Okay. So she was supposed to meet you today at the appointment. She might
Me and
meet
Kelsey.
you.
They offered me 6 months of rent
Okay.
to pay for that. They
Yeah.
would help me out for that, which would be good because I have like $100 in my savings account right now.
Okay. So that would help you out.
Can't really take care of my own life. That's another big deal.
Okay. But you said you're working, right?
Well,
Okay. So you got to start somewhere, and y'all are newlyweds. So,
I don't know how long it's going to last though.
well, okay. So tell me
I haven't-
on the night of the 1st, or when you left the house. Do you remember what time it was that you left the house?
I left the house in the morning. It was like early. They weren't even up yet. It was like 7 or so.
Okay. Was it still dark outside, or was it light outside?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I have a horrible memory. These things in my head make it hard to remember shit.
And was
Sorry.
That's okay. No. You use whatever language you want to use. I've heard it all. It doesn't bother me one bit.
That sounds really.
I've heard. Occasionally, I will use it myself, but I'll try not to. So was this on Sunday or Monday that you were going to be that you left in the morning?
It was Sunday morning.
It was Sunday morning.
Yes,
and
they go to church.
Okay.
And I was up before them, so
Okay.
if I could just go.
So you could just go. And then where did you go to when you left the house?
I went to the Shadfish National Recreational Area. That's
Okay.
where we got married.
Okay, so just right down here.
We have our spot, we call it. It's a rock.
Okay.
I took her there even before we started dating. When she was with her other guy, she was really an asshole to her, and it kind of makes me feel bad because I'm being the same way.
Okay.
But that's our spot.
So you went down there on Sunday.
And I waded out in the water. I love the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what did you do after you went there?
After I went there, I don't remember if I worked then or not. I can't remember what else. I don't remember anything at all a lot.
Okay. Did you work on Sunday? Were you scheduled to work then?
No, I worked Saturday though, and I worked
Okay.
Tuesday.
You worked.
Yesterday, no, yesterday was Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, today.
Yes. I know, I get my days mixed up all the time.
That means I work on Saturday and Sunday.
So the last weekend. You worked on Saturday.
I think so.
And then you said you worked on Tuesday. So you worked yesterday. Okay. So Sunday, after you left the recreation center, no work. So where did you head to after that? Did you see Kelsey?
Yes, I saw her that day. But
Okay.
I don't remember these things. I don't remember what I ate yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with me.
Well, what do you usually do when you have Sundays off?
We usually depends. Because a lot of the times we'll either hang at our house or we'll go out to eat at lunch. We used to go to Tuna Lake with her dog. It's really cool.
Okay.
She hates me, but anyway.
Dogs are, sometimes they're one people.
Well,
Dogs.
he's her little child, so.
Okay. So he might be jealous when you're around.
He is.
So it's not really a hate thing. It's
No.
just kind of a little jealous thing.
Mhm.
That's his mom, so.
We used to do that. Then
Okay.
we were going to go to our spot and swim this morning, but I guess that won't happen.
Okay. So on Sunday.
We haven't been there together at all in a long time.
In a
It's our
while.
special spot. So
Yeah.
It's kind of, we were hoping things would get better.
Does she go down there without you? Does she go down there sometimes?
She has seizures.
Okay.
Like stress seizures, something like that. And her parents don't like her to drive,
Okay.
so that's why I usually drive her places.
Okay. So you help her.
Like on my days off,
Out
I
and
drive
about,
her to
getting
work
around.
and back and things like that.
All right. So who takes her when you're at work? Do her parents?
She drives. She has her truck.
Okay. So Kelsey drives.
Right, but they don't like her to drive very far, and they're always asking where she is.
Okay, I gotcha. So that Sunday, you said you went to your spot and you waited out in the water a little bit, and you said you knew you saw Kelsey that day. Did you guys go out for lunch that day or go out for dinner that day?
I think so.
Okay.
I just don't remember what or where or when or how.
You don't remember what you guys ate that day?
I don't remember most of what's been going on since a long time ago.
Okay.
I mean, everything's gotten so bad with us and the family, my job. I just started a job at Walmart.
Okay.
And I had 2 traffic tickets that I had to pay off, so I have almost no more money
Okay.
after 3 paychecks. So I'm trying to get my training stuff done on the computer so I can get an extra $1 raise
Gotcha.
so I can make more money for us.
Are you working at this Walmart here in Roswell, the one that's local?
I'm working over at the one at 92.
On 92.
Or the one at Trickham Road.
Okay,
Over
so
at Woodstock.
out the other direction.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And so you just started the job there.
Yeah, I started it August.
Okay.
Or was it? I can't remember.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. So if you do some kind of computer training, then you get a raise automatically.
Well, I think they have to approve it and all, because
Yeah.
that's what they do. I complete a section, they don't approve it, and then I go on to the next section.
Okay.
I'm not really sure how that raise things works, but that's what I was told.
So maybe once you get done with the whole little computer program and they approve each little small section of it, then you get the raise. Awesome.
After I graduate the whole program.
Okay. How long does that take? Did they tell you?
It usually, a lot of people don't complete it for a long time, but since my knee was busted in a slip and fall at work,
Okay.
it's still bad, but I don't really care right now.
Okay.
It hurts, but oh well. But then I was able to just go back there and.
Okay.
Because I was prescribed sitting work only.
Gotcha. And did that happen at Walmart when you fell?
Yes, I was inside a truck and slipped on hot sauce to the stove.
Oh
I told the
goodness.
manager and even offered to clean it up, but he said no, just keep pushing, because I was pushing the line with boxes.
Okay. Is that the rolly thing that rolls the boxes out of the back of the truck?
I was pushing thing boxes down there, slipped on this and right on my knee.
Oh my. So did you have to go to like the emergency room, or did you just?
They took me to a doctor, or
Okay.
like a, what is it? One of those, it's a doctor, like one of those family things,
Okay.
over in Kennesaw.
Like an urgent care?
Yes.
Something like that?
Kinda.
Okay. Okay. So one of the 24-hour kind of places?
No, it wasn't
or...
24 hours. We got there like 15 minutes before we were closed, and I think they were pissed at me.
Oh. I thought most of them stay open 24 hours.
I don't know what this one was called anyway.
Oh, okay. So what did they say? Did you break something, or did you?
No, they sent me for an MRI, and
Yeah?
it has a really deep bone bruise on the side of my knee right here.
Oh, okay. So they said try to stay off of it. You said sitting work is what they said. So it's kind of a plus kind of thing, even though you got hurt and it
I was on
hurt.
crutches for a while. I just saw the doctor the other day, and he said maybe you should start walking on it a little bit more, just to strengthen it. And it hurts like hell.
Oh, really? So how long have you been off of it on the crutches?
It happened right after my birthday, on
Okay.
the 11th.
So at least a couple weeks. Wow, up to like 10 days. I know that I've been on crutches before, and it feels like your whole leg gets weak because you're not using it. You're not using the muscles or anything. Does it feel funny, like different to you when you walk now?
It does, because it's collapsing a lot.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
have to be careful.
Yeah, definitely. So you work those muscles back to the way that they were.
Plus my back is weird. It's going hunchback. I was in a brace before, but it's kind of like my vertebrae are shaped like pie.
Really?
Something like that. I don't remember.
Okay, so do you have to see like a chiropractor, or how do you handle
to,
that?
but I haven't in a long time.
You
my
just don't
own,
go?
I'm my own chiropractor. I can chiropractor.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it is. It really hurts. Sometimes it pinches the nerve and my leg goes numb.
Yeah, I mean, you can break something doing things like that. I think I would leave that up to a professional.
Yeah,
Just
I
my
would
advice, but I think that you should probably go back to the chiropractor.
Yeah.
You don't want to break something so that you can't walk anymore. That's no good. So working on Sunday. You didn't work on Sunday. You hung out with Kelsey. We think you went out to dinner, but we don't remember where.
Maybe it was Waffle House. I don't remember.
Okay.
Because we go to the Waffle House over there a lot. It's one of our spots.
Which one do you go to?
The one with the Shell station.
Okay, so out, like same direction as Walmart?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe you guys went to Waffle House on Sunday.
Maybe.
Do you guys usually go there like dinner time, or do you guys do the like midnight Waffle House kind of thing?
We do the midnight Waffle House kind of thing.
Okay.
A lot of the time.
There's never anybody there. It's nice
We do the same thing
and
for Del
pleasant.
Taco.
Okay, where's Del Taco?
We go all the way down, almost to, down far past Woodstock, or in Woodstock.
Del Taco.
Past Main Street.
Oh, on the other side of like downtown Woodstock. I didn't know there was a Del Taco over there. Huh, I haven't seen a Del Taco in since I was little, probably.
Then there's also, we would go to one over by her school.
Okay.
Or where she used to go to school, I should say.
You said she graduated from Kennesaw, right?
I'm so proud.
Okay. When did she graduate?
On the 29th of July.
So, what was that, last Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
I'm very proud.
Did you guys do anything to celebrate?
We did.
Okay. Was it good time, like family times, or did you guys just do something privately, the two of you?
Usually her family takes her out for dinner.
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't this time. She got really mad, so I took her out to Olive Garden.
Nice. This one over here, or did you guys go to the one over by the college?
We went to the one down by almost Red Lobster.
Okay, so the one here on our side of town, on this side of town.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That sounds cool. Is that somewhere that you guys go out to? Is that like a nice, good date night for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love Olive Garden. It's wonderful.
I actually got dressed up for the first time ever.
Did you really?
I was even wearing a tie.
Really? Did you go full suit jacket?
No.
It's too hot outside
It
for
was
that.
my khaki pants. I don't have good shoes, so they were my black shoes,
Uh-huh.
my black tennis shoes, my black dress shirt tie that she got, or dress shirt. There we go.
Okay.
Dress shirt that she got me, and a tie that I had. It was black with little red stripes on it.
Nice. Very nice.